it's graffiti. I'm never capping, I pulled up with a beanie. Style living life like the Beatles. Grown men treat them like true religions. Don't judge me, I'm not too religious. Rocking mics used to be Tabanidis. They don't even know about Tabanidis. Quad on BD, 24 and a double R luxury. When you paid in for, don't call me lucky. Try showing love, did it. For me now I'm going up. You in a regular, on a regular. Only wanna for my rapping.
The starting lineup now.
Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that has some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
So here's Dallas's starting group. We've got JaVale McGee, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Christian Wood, and it's Hardaway. In at the 3, the small forward. Here's Van Vliet following the score by Dallas. Here's Siakam. That one doesn't drop, and it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Wood. And here is Irving. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Hardaway for 3. Barnes with the rebound. And it's Toronto's ball. Pass to Siakam. Hurdle with the ball. Up and over Hardaway. No good. A bit long that time. First quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Irving. McGee passes to Irving. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Doncic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
My goodness, have mercy. Breaking ankles like there's no tomorrow. And you know what's most impressive about Luka Doncic is how fast he has become a bona fide star in this league. I mean, you get the feeling he's nowhere close to being done improving yet. But I believe those games at the highest level in Europe really prepared him to be a star in the NBA.
Now here's McGee. From the arc. Doncic, no good. The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Luka's the kind of guy you build your team around, Clark.
Yeah, and I think his next step is being a franchise player that learns how to lead effectively. It's incredible how much he has already accomplished at such a young age, and his transition coming to the NBA from Europe has been, I think, surprisingly seamless.
And Toronto calls time here.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
And here are the Raptors now. Still without a basket in the game. To the paint. Here's Trent. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Hardaway finds Doncic. Back to Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Wood, a screen on Van Vliet. Doncic passes to Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Siakam against Wood. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. When you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic, he has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
Now here's Van Vliet. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And McGee with the stuff.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Toronto trailing. Siakam outside. Ooh, McGee with the block. Van Vliet against Doncic. McGee passes to Doncic. Here's Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside for Irving. Clock at 4.
Tell you what, the Mavericks are so good in the half court. It helps that Luka is virtually unstoppable in most of the sets they run. The team feels very comfortable playing a slowdown type of game.
The Mavs, the slowest team in the league under Jason Kidd last season, Clark.
Well, there's no shame in that for them because they were playing to their team's strengths. They want to put the ball in Luka's hands and space the floor and let him go to work. If you have Luka, that's a smart way to play.
Now here's Van Vliet going inside. Wood grabs the board.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. Here's the teardrop. That one no good. Now Anunoby with the crossover. Hardaway grabs the board.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And it's Doncic missing. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. And they get it back. Out to Wood. Achua with a steal. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And Toronto calls time here. A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Kemba Walker in for Doncic. Boucher outside. Pass to Achua. Now here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Irving. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Now here's Walker. Powell sets a screen. Walker passes to Irving. Off target with the 3. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Van Vliet. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Boucher. Now here's Anunoby. Back to Boucher. Here's Barnes. Beyond the arc. Here's Achua. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter here. Green for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Barnes. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. And now just a 2-point Maverick lead. And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Left side, Irving. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Powell, a screen on Anunoby. Irving with it. Now guarded by Achua. Powell, it's good.
Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Van Vliet outside. Right side, Anunoby. Over Irving. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. And it's Young in at the center position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
All Irvin needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
Young with a screen on Doncic. Van Vliet up top. Outside Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. With the 10-footer. Ooh, McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot block.
Doncic, no good.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Doncic. Van Vliet misses. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it, and it's Young picking him up. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
Hurdles checked in for Young.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Irving. Van Vliet against Doncic. Pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
And, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Hurdle finds Van Vliet. Takes it inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Van Vliet with it. Green picks him up. Trent from long range.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards. Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Doncic, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Siakam. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Last season, we saw a lot of teams bring a renewed focus to their defensive efforts. Clark, you think it paid off?
I think it did. I mean, scoring was down across the league, B.A. So that clearly indicates defense took a step forward. And, you know, great defense for championship teams has always been central and key. So I don't think it's an exception. I think that's the rule now. Defense wins.
Now here's Doncic. Outside Irving. Doncic against Van Vliet. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the road, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Trent outside. Over Irving. And the Raptors miss again.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Doncic against Van Vliet. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
And Toronto calls time here.
Thank you. You have the Northside Crew.
Changes here for the Raptors. Achua comes in for Pirtle, and Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for McGee. Bullock comes in for Wood. Hardaway's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Boucher, looking for his first basket, still in the shot to stop the drought. And scoring with the play inside is Barnes.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Hardy. Outside, Green. Nails it from 3. Green's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Trent's shot is off.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Powell. After 13 seasons with Rick Carlisle in charge, the Mavs changed their head coach in 2021.
Hiring Jason Kidd, BA, and he was a member of that 2011 title team. That was a lot of fun to watch. We saw Dallas dedicated to the defensive end under Jason Kidd's leadership. A new voice brought new energy and a refocus, and we'll see if that can be sustained going forward.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots over Hardy. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Green with the ball. Outside Hardaway. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss. Achua's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
They get it back. Trent outside. From downtown. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's Hardy. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now here's Barnes. Achua finds Boucher. The 3 from Barnes. He's off on that one. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:09 left to play in the half. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Hardy. Back to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's good. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Boucher outside. There's 38 seconds left in the second period. Achua passes to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Green covering. Fades. Powell pulls it in.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Stolen by Anunoby.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Trent outside, looking to end the run. The ball's knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Substitution on the court.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Mavericks on top, just dominating this one. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
In that game against the Knicks, they clearly have the advantage, but they have to maintain their focus and execute on it.
Looking forward to seeing. And now looking at that first half, what an impressive performance. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Tim Hardaway, Dwight Powell out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And here are the Mavericks now. The Raptors making their last shot. Back to Doncic. Down low. Here's Bullock. Shot clock at 5. Powell's shot is off. Pass to Van Vliet. And here's Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Siakam. Over to the left wing. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And he lays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Van Vliet on the wing from deep. And they recover it. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Second chance effort. Here's Pirtle. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Pirtle's got his first 2 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And Toronto calls time here. Getting ready for the Mavericks. Christian Wood is checked in for Powell. Morris comes in for Bullock. Green's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Pirtle finds Van Vliet. Now Trent. Wide open look. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Trent's got 9.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Irving. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Here's Siakam. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Irving. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Trent from long range. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. They led the game at one point by 20.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
come on now. What a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Irving goes in. Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
It's Barnes on the wing. Here's Pirtle. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Pirtle's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. And here's Trent. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes with it. Green covering. Now Van Vliet. Siakam left side. Over Wood. Siakam no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity. An area of big improvement for Christian Wood recently, his defensive presence. He's been doing more on that end of the floor the last couple of seasons.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Van Vliet against Irving. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
That defensive improvement certainly shows up in Wood's stats, Clark.
Clearly, you look at his rebounds, BA, his shot blocking, all areas where he's making a bigger impact. You love seeing a guy like him, who took a while to find his way into the league, step up in that manner.
Now here's Pirtle. He's got 6. Picked by Pirtle. Here's Van Vliet. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And the Mavericks call time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play. in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Now Doncic. Outside Hardaway. The 3 from Wood. Knocks down the triple. Wood's got 5 points.
For a big, Wood can really knock it down from out there. He'll stretch the floor any chance he gets.
Doncic against Van Vliet. Up and over Doncic. Achua finds Anunoby. Boucher outside. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Hardaway. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Van Vliet. 6 points for him.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Doncic against Van Vliet. McGee, a screen on Van Vliet. To the left side wing. Kicks it to Doncic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Thaddeus Young.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Pass to McGee. Outside, Green. Tipped away. McGee passes to Green. Now here's Wood. Here's the 3. Outside Hardaway. Now Green. Doncic on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. On the take. Here's Wood. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Wood's got 7 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Young in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Kicks it out to Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Missed it, even after all of those chances. And for Dallas, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Stolen by Siakam. Anunoby against Green. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. McGee against Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. McGee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Doncic passes to McGee. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Three-pointer. Van Vliet missing again.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
And Doncic hammers it home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. McGee with a steal. Outside, Green. Pass to Wood. And here is McGee, covered by Pirtle. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the long J. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
The Mavericks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Out to Wood. Lets the 3 fly. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Siakam against Wood. To end the drought. Ooh, McGee with the block. Doncic outside. Doncic is doubled. For 3, Hardaway. And Anunoby pulls it down.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hardaway on the wing to the inside. Irving. Pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Barton with it. Here's Benton. Pass to Pirtle. It's stolen by Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in and didn't let it go awry.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports and the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Irving with it. Doncic outside. Pass to Bullock from behind the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Inside. Here's Benton. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic outside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. And, yep, it's good. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Irving, the pass to Wood. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Irving. Pass to Bullock. There's 1:40 left in the game. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Benton. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And so with this win, they take the first of 2 games they'll play this year against Toronto.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Irving against Trent. And it's Irving missing.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to Benton. And there's the drive. Offensive board. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And the Raptors, another 3.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside Irving. Shot clock at 6 to the middle. Pass to Hardy. Irving with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Off target with the shot. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Luka, you played well tonight, and your team got the win. Those two usually go together, but what else made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, we had